Dungeons and Dragons, what you do is to create a fantasized universe of the mind in which expediency to achieve your goal is more important than any kind of moral frame of reference to your actions.
So we have a wizard now teaching the children of his magical studies.
It's kind of far out.
Mazes and monsters is a far-out game. Swords, poison, spells, battles, maiming, killing.
Hey, it's all imagination.
Is it?
This is the Heroes Era.
Welcome to the Heroes Era. I'm your Dungeon Master, Ben, and we're playing a game of Dungeons and Dragons. This is session 6 of our 4th campaign together, and joining me today I have Bodhi as Durian.
Hi, I'm Durian. I'm a tough lost orc living another day to find his family.
Joel as Cyrus.
Your trusty dwarven friend.
Jason as Desperado.
Oh, the nimble elf paladin.
And Chris is feeling a little bit under the weather today. I know there's a lot of colds and whatnot that have been going around. So hoping that he'll be back with us next week. If all goes well, if he's feeling well. Oh, next week is the 3rd, though. We might not have a game. Well, anyways, we'll talk about that later.
More time for him to recover.
Yeah, and tonight we are telling a story, but we do not yet know how it will go. The players, the dungeon master, the dice, all of these will have a hand in how the game unfolds. This is the Heroes Era.
Dun-dun-dun.
I am not on
Got
point with
this?
that. Okay, well.
No, but
So
we are.
We'll get
workshop it, yeah.
Yeah, we've been workshopping for
No, you guys
3
were
years?
great, but I missed my cue there.
3-4 years?
If you would, please make sure to follow the channel and give our video a thumbs up. Our games are live on YouTube on Monday nights we're trying to get them to start at 6:30. So, we'll
Get there.
Yeah, but we do what we want, so you're going to have to deal with it.
that's part of it too. Yeah. So we tend to play and release 3 episodes monthly. So, turn on your notifications to keep up with that. And yeah, finally, our content does include descriptions of graphic violence and moderate language.
Yeah.
So please be advised of that.
Yeah.
Speaking of moderate language, Bodhi, will you take us through your notes from last session?
I don't know how this segues from moderate language, but we got it. We're good.
You got all the segues happening.
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good. So, the session starts with us smashing a cursed blood ruby that then exploded like a grenade and caught Durian and Cyrus in the blast, and we both failed our con save, so now we're cursed. So every time we do an action or a bonus action, we take a point of damage, which is, not horrible, but also not nice, and we would like to get rid of it. We interrogate the last evil guy that was left alive, the head honcho that had this blood ruby. We got some information from him about who he works for, why he was here, what his goal was. He tells us that he works for, the Queen Jude, and the ruby was a gift to Queen Jude from the master, who's supposed necromancer that, lives and controls the city. They have an agreement to help each other with their territories. Queen Jude wants the mountain and all the shadows that come with it, and the master wants the city, so they're in a temporary alliance, I would imagine, because they're both evil. And something about a feast of a moon lasting longer than it should, and that's why they want things that are more human-like to hunt than boar or deer, elk, other animals. They want something that can fight back. The greatest animal to hunt is man, after all. We go to sleep. Desperado gets a vision from his Lady of the Lake back in Dunesmere Lake. He makes this oath as a paladin because we leveled up to level 3. And he and her have a conversation about how Doonsmear's doing. He's been busy. Anom's getting power more than the power trio, which is, three big, a trinity of gods, which is Therzessa, Brahms, and Doonsmear. And Anom is the leader of the giants, and he wants the mountain for himself, and he's, getting a little more powerful than those three. She mentions where Brahms is at and where he's fighting, and he might have slipped a little bit in his duties because Anom got out, supposedly. Desperado asks her for guidance on what to do first, and she says, "Figure it out. You figure it out. You do it. I'll help you, but it's your decision, so it's up to us." And then Sokel, who have been waiting for this entire time while guarding these dead bodies of these villagers in the crypts, who these evil guys were after to reanimate them, finally shows up with the army that was garrisoned at this town at Riverside, protecting it from, threats. As soon as they leave, goblins came and attacked, and that's why we have dead bodies to guard in the first place. We get her. She, does some final rites, blesses them so they don't come back to life, and they pass on with, greater chances of getting to the good place. We tell her about what we got going on now, our curse, and she's so incredibly tired and tells us, "There's some mushrooms or something. Go ask the apothecary in town. Athena, she'll tell you more." And she says if we get the mushrooms and bring her back to her, she'll, help us with our little problem. And she also mentions that while we're, going to the cave where these mushrooms are held in the general area, she tells us that maybe Commander, Kevin, who is the commander of the ATK, was kidnapped and is maybe there, and we should go investigate. And that little John, the runner of the local inn, the Black Onyx, might have some connections to that because they all have fighting rings involved. And there's a little bit of suspicion on little John now, if he's involved with the whole ring, or if he's just involved but not really furthering their goals for whatever they want to do. The point of the fighting rings is to find strong people to use as prey in the Feast of the Moon. And after that, we go to Athena. We find out roughly where these truffles are that we have to go find. They're in, near the sea, underground in some caves. We get an outdated map, which is great. And the last thing we're going to do is, go talk to little John before we head out to not be cursed anymore. That's the last of it.
Yeah, very good. I think that sums it up pretty nicely.
Nice.
So we'll just jump right into the game then for this evening. And, you guys had been paid by Sokel for taking care of the corpses. And then Cyrus and she basically prepared them for, last rites and to be delivered to the mother, given back to the river, to the sea. And so I would have, because Scud, oh my gosh.
Scuzz.
Thank you. Because Scuzz, Chris isn't with us tonight. So I would have Scuzz just be concerned about his brother Scud, who has been a bit of a nefarious actor here, potentially leading you into a trap and then also acting against you in the battle for Riverside. So I would have Scuzz, want to go find his brother Scud and then say he'll either meet up with you before you guys leave or he'll catch up to you on the trail. And we'll just play it that way.
Yeah, his brother just just booked it into the woods after the fight in the town was over, and we didn't see anything from him since. And he's probably mind controlled again. He's got a real bad rep against him right now. He's not doing so hot.
So we'll have all of you together, and Sokel has suggested that you do speak with Little John at the Black Onyx regarding more information.
Yeah, do that.
This is, let's see. I assume this is post rest. Yes, it is. Okay. Durian is going to speak up to the guys before we, well, I guess, we're on the way there, or, we're leaving the crypt wherever we're at. Little John seems cool to me, but he also got a fighting ring in his tavern, which is, a little suspicious, and Sokel told us to be a little cautious.
Yeah, it seems odd, right?
I kind of got the, the vibe that he was like working with these people, whoever they are. I think they're Fae, but not like, helping them as much as he could. So he might be held in a agreement that's not too beneficial to him, or that one that he doesn't want to fulfill but has to. Something like he's held hostage in contract. That's at least what I got. Maybe he's just, a jerk and he's just going along with what these, Fae want, and he's just putting on a really good act. I don't know.
Hey, John went down in battle.
He did go in battle and fight off the goblins.
He's a brave man. I know that for sure.
I don't remember him doing too well, but he's also just a tavern keep, so I can't hold it against him too. He was using a frying pan for Pete's sake. I don't. It could all be an act. I don't know. So perhaps one of you two fine people could, just kind of like check them, see if you see anything weird going on.
Sure, we can. Yeah, let's go have a chat with Little John.
Okay.
I kind of thought he was on the up and up, but the whole thing with the fighting ring with, what was that goblin's name, and that bugbear. I thought something was weird about that.
The goblin was named Nilly.
Nilly,
yeah.
Nettie, Nilly.
The bugbear was La Cucaracha.
Right, La Cucaracha.
That guy, that guy's mean, but I think he's just like normal mean, not magically like a bad person mean. He's not evil, I don't think.
If we can wait a day, there is a spell I can study that may force him to speak the truth.
Well, I don't think we have anything urgent. We're not really on the clock for anything. I mean, there is, Kevin, who's kidnapped and probably dying in a cell right now, but for all we know, he's already dead and there's nothing we can do, or he may not even be there in the first place.
Maybe, if we're honest, we won't have to use spells to get some honesty from him.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, if he's in a bind, we could maybe help him, and he'll just tell us the truth. If that's
true, eh? That's true. I never thought of it like that. They might have something on him, right? Or maybe they
coerced.
Yeah.
Or I could just tie him up to like a post and beat him senseless until he tells us. I mean, that's backup plan.
Yeah, let's use that as last resort. But maybe we could try talking to him first.
All right. I mean,
You guys enter the
when
Black
you
on-
talk to him.
You guys enter the Black Onyx Tavern, and Little John hails you. Hey, look who it is. I'm just making up dinner, and I got drinks for yous.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you drink on me from now on.
Out of character, I love John.
Yeah. John's cool. John's pretty cool.
I mean, without you guys, we probably had to shut down by now, so it's a pleasure.
Yeah, and the town would be, I don't know, dead.
Hey, did Sokel, did she pay you all right?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She did just fine.
Oh, good. Yeah, I knew she would. I knew she'd be good for it.
So, little.
Oh, no, I elbow you.
Okay. So, Little John, SoCal mentioned that, where they were, where she was, the town that she was in, there was a fighting ring, sort of similar to what you've been running, but this was kind of these Fey tricksy elves that have been kind of plaguing this area. seems that they're kind of pulling the strings.
Oh yeah.
You know anything about that? You run a ring similar to what she spoke about, and I'm just curious how you came. It just seems too coincidental to be.
Yeah, well, it's not a complete coincidence. Actually, I mean, by blood, that's my cousin. He runs the other place, Paulie. It's a place they call Tide Pool Tavern.
Hey.
Yeah, I don't talk to him much. We had a little bit of a falling out, but he does his business, I do mine. Mine, of course, we're on the up and up here. You see that? I mean, did I welch on my bets? No. Paulie, I'd be more careful taking a bet with him. But, it's funny that you bring that up, because I got ears to the street, too. And, I heard a little bit of news. What else did Sokel have to say about this? Why are you so interested in this place?
Well, she also mentioned that she went there looking for Kevin, Commander Hawkins, and it sounds like these elves. So we had what were those things? Those things that came and tried to take some of the dead. Mentioned that they are working with these elves as well, and they're collecting people for these games, or not just people, just whatever, collecting the dead, collecting the living.
Yeah, I heard something like that too.
Have you been approached by anyone like that?
Me? No. I don't do business with elves and goblins and fairies. Nah. Don't trust them.
How truthful does he sound to me?
You can make an insight check.
Okay. I'm just like looking for like maybe any signs of like nervousness or like hesitation before he speaks. Let's see. You said insight?
Yes, please.
Okay.
John seems to be on the up.
So 21.
Yeah, last guy that came around here trying to, sell me people for my fighting ring. I took that skillet up on the wall and I bashed their head in. You see me put that skillet to use, Cyrus.
Yeah, you had it working in the square when those goblins came to town.
My man.
Yeah.
Who is that guy? Is he still around, or did the skillet kind of win that fight?
No, yeah, he's done. I sent him to the mother. But, I used to be in business like that. I'm not going to lie to you. Just not anymore. I like my place. I like the people here. And I don't want to put that, in danger. I don't want to be in danger of losing any of that.
I'll be frank with you. I'm really concerned about the people in this area. They don't deserve what's going on around them, and frankly, it seems like some of the gods have kind of forsaken them. Although I think it's more that the gods are busy with these giants, but the people need a hand. And sounds like you're the kind of people that we want on our side, Little John. What was this guy you talked about? This guy that kind of met your skillet. What was he? Was he an elf? An elf like me, or?
No, he's like one of those dudes that you described coming into the crypt. Kind of shady figure.
The Darkling.
Yeah. I think so. But listen, you mentioned Kevin, and I got some word about Kevin too. I heard that maybe they thought that they'd get away with just replacing him, but that kind of fell through. And I actually heard that, Kevin, he fought for my cousin Paulie pretty recently.
Fought for or with?
Well,
in his ring.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, it probably wasn't his choice, so either way you want to say it. But, word is he won, But then, just like the others that went there, he disappeared.
Sounds like maybe the ones that win prove themselves worthy for this queen.
Yeah, I mean, they like to play games, and Kevin would be good sport for him, as much as I hate to say it.
He's a good kid.
Yeah.
He helped me read.
I like having him around, too. It'd be nice for him to be back here. I don't trust these
Did,
other ATKs.
Little John, I'll be frank, I don't either.
Yeah, at least when Kevin was here, I knew what I was dealing with.
I just think they're a long way from home.
So Kel told you about this. Are you gonna go do something about it?
We gotta eat some mushrooms first. But along the way, I guess we'll look into it.
I'd like to try and find Kevin and restore some sense of order, especially to here.
Yeah, I mean, if you got other business, I probably got to find somebody else, because the thing about this tavern, it only shows up under the light of the moon. When the 10-day moon pulls the tide out, that's when you can get in
Tavern.
there. Yeah, that's right. The Tide Pool Tavern. My cousin Paulie.
Tide Pool.
Oh, Tide Pool.
And
weird.
The hell? That 10-day moon, sometimes it's 1 day, sometimes it's 2 days. If you're gonna get in there, and if the trail doesn't go cold, you'd have to get in there tonight.
I don't know if we can get there tonight. I mean, it's pretty far, isn't it?
I mean, it's a few hours, but the scene doesn't start there till nighttime anyways.
Oh.
SoCal also mentioned about kind of them having to kind of fight their way in and fight their way out. Giants and elves and other things.
Yeah, it's a dangerous road over there. I mean, hopefully you wouldn't run into too much trouble, but I mean,
you wouldn't know of any ways that
you're capable.
We could sneak in somewhere. You would know of it's not always smart to go in the front door, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, it's funny you mentioned that. My cousin, he's got the same supplier as me for booze, Dark Arkham, they call it. Yeah, it's good. It's good. And they got imports from the South as well as the best local draft.
Would I know anyone anything about this company?
Yeah, I think so. I think some of the brewers at Mount Hammer probably, export to them, and then they distribute in this city, in this region. Yeah.
And they wouldn't have any. Sorry.
They would have like a good reputation. As businessmen?
Yes, yeah, they're honest businessmen, but they're not very, specific or discerning about their clientele. They would cater to anybody, if the coin is right.
Got it.
Oh, so bad guys won't care about them. They'll just let them go.
Yeah, well, I know that, they get shipments on the regular, so I don't know. Maybe you go to the Dark Arkham warehouse and find that shipment, maybe take that. I can't figure out everything for you, but
you wouldn't happen to have any empty barrels?
Yeah, I got some empty barrels. You
we
thinking
can
about
maybe
sneaking in like that?
Yeah.
You have a very big barrel? Pretty tall.
Maybe we found some complimentary drinks.
Usually they's shipping out, but I don't really return the barrels too much. But
I was thinking if okay, I see. I was thinking maybe they're a new draft coming into their establishment.
Oh yeah. No, that's a good point. They got to get it from somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And you said you use the same supplier, so your barrels would have the same markings as the ones that they'd be ordering. So if we could stow away,
Well, if you want to try that, that's fine with me. While you're there, if I know my cousin, then there's a password involved. So it probably changes with each shipment. You might want to try to find like a shipping manifest or even beat it out of someone if you needs to.
I mean, I could look like I work for them, right? I mean, be like a dumb brute guard.
I mean, you said it, not me.
Hey.
Yeah, they got all kinds working for them. They don't have uniforms or nothing.
More than these two guys. Well,
Wait,
I
what?
mean, huh?
I like that.
I mean, what are you talking about with these mushrooms? You need those for something?
Like a, like a gem exploded. It hit me and Cyrus, and now we're like a little bit cursed, and we gotta go eat some mushrooms. Maybe go on a spirit journey.
Well, I mean, you do what you got to do, but the window on this is closing real quick.
All right.
Well, I got an idea. We got our hands on some gold, and there's certainly people around here who could use some work. Maybe we can point us in the right direction of someone who can help us find these mushrooms.
I mean, did you ask Athena over at the apothecary?
Well, she's busy. We need someone with time on their hands.
Right.
The more eyes, the better.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
we
I
could
know
also-
some soldiers looking for some extra coin. I could maybe, toss them a bone.
Just hire some people to go get the mushrooms for us.
You know where
Yeah.
these mushrooms are?
Yeah.
Kinda.
Okay.
Yeah, didn't Athena kind of tell us where they were, guys?
She marked a map that was outdated.
I'd say we have more money than time now, so better to spend the gold.
Yeah, I don't know what I would spend this on anyway.
I mean, I got a couple guys. They do this for like 10 gold.
Let's do it. Yes.
All right.
Great.
I mean, is it dangerous?
It's next to Newport.
Yeah.
They just have to find it. We'll go and pick it ourselves.
No, make them pick it. What? We're paying them 10 gold.
No danger involved.
Yeah, I mean, all right. I'll have them find a place, and then if they can, they'll pick the mushrooms. If they can't, we'll pay them either way. You guys good with that?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Alright.
alive, so they might have to go kill a whole colony.
Where are they going to meet us, guys?
Well, we're here.
Or they could just camp outside of the cave, because we know where that's at, and if they go there, they find out some stuff about it, we can just meet them there, and they tell us what they scouted. And
Rush
if they
in
have
and
the,
help.
and they have the mushrooms, and they'll give them to us, or if they're dying in the cave, we'll go help them.
Are you hoping for them to get these for us before we head to Newport?
Well, more eyes, more hands makes the job easier, right? If we can make that happen, that'd be great.
I mean, this here on your map, it says it's right by Newport. So, I mean,
Yeah, I think it's
they're
on
not
our
gonna
way. I
wanna
think
come
we
back
just
at
go
night.
there. I think we go there on our way to Newport, guys.
Yeah, that works.
All right. Well, we're saving our money, Little John.
All right. I mean, I'm just telling you, if you can't get to the Tide Pool Tavern tonight, then all this investigation we already done is going to be for no good. So I don't
Like,
know
would
if you
they
maybe wanna
just
try
let us
to-
walk in?
No, he said something about a password.
No, yeah, you might want to look like you got a delivery for them and find a password. That'd be my guess.
You know what? I feel like any organization this big has 3 idiots too stupid to remember the password.
Again, I'm smarter than both of you,
Or
but
at least
yes.
2 or 1.
3 idiots is better than 1.
Or 2 or 1 idiot.
What?
What? How many is that? All right, Little John, we're gonna go save the leader of a whole military organization and, find your brother and take out an illicit fighting ring.
So if we're gonna do this, guys, we're gonna smuggle ourselves in empty barrels. We're gonna need some way of transporting the barrels, and you guys can't be carrying stuff because you can't overexert yourselves. Little John, would you know of someone that might be able to part ways with a mule and a cart?
Yeah, I mean, I got one. Give me a couple
All right,
gold,
well,
you could borrow it.
All right, yeah. What do you want? Like, do you want 4 or 5 gold?
Yeah, that's good. 5 gold. All right.
5 gold. 5 gold is yours. Thank you. Does your mule have a name?
Henry.
Henry's dead.
A good name. Hey, don't speak ill of the living like that.
You mean ill of the dead?
No, he's alive. He's not dead.
Not for long. I'm viewing my past lifetimes. I'm seeing an unfortunate future for this mule.
And how many of us there we're gonna need? Probably. How many empty? Do you have 3 empty barrels?
I mean, I do, but you bring in him barrels that they already delivered to me. I'm just wondering, maybe they don't have the same kind of booze. You know.
We're gonna have to go steal a batch.
Oh,
I mean, Paulie, he's pretty sharp. You show up there, things don't seem right. He's got a lot of muscle. You might want to play it safe, but it's your call.
So we either steal some barrels, hide in them, somehow get delivered in, or we steal the barrels full of booze and we make the delivery. But that requires us finding out a password to get in. But that means we can walk in with our equipment versus the barrels we would I don't know, might have to slim down a little bit. I mean, I don't know how big these barrels are.
I mean, it's a little more work, but it seems like a safer play. I don't know.
find the password in and a shipment of ale for him to
abide on that he's probably already paid for.
Yeah, look, you guys return these barrels to Dark Arkham. Maybe tell them you're there for the next shipment. It's a big organization, like you said.
Okay.
At least that'll get you in.
Dark Arkham. That's another building in that town. Or where is that? I don't know. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar. I'm not from around here.
Oh yeah, they got a warehouse there in Newport. Yeah, it's not too far from Tidepool Tavern.
Okay. Okay, so if we can fill these barrels back up or exchange them for full ones, and send them tell we're taking them to Paulie. Maybe we can figure out. Maybe they know what the password would be, or we'll figure it out when we get there, guys.
No one's gonna have to sweet talk them and look right at Desperado. Someone's gonna have to sweet talk them.
I guess I'll have to do.
All right, well, we're burning daylight. Let's go get this mule and get a move on.
Yeah, and let's go get your mushrooms.
Mushrooms.
Do that.
I'll go grab his empty barrels, carry them effortlessly, so strong. And I'll place them in the back of the mule and cart that we are gonna borrow and totally give back.
Henry.
Does anyone know how to drive a cart?
I was assuming one of you guys would.
I think not.
I can pull a cart.
Let me see.
I can't. I mean, it can't be that hard, right? You just grab the reins and go, and the guy moves.
Yeah, you said it. There you go.
Give me 1 second, guys.
Oh, he's died. God. I do think, though, that we should get the mushrooms on our way back. Because going and get the booze changed out and then sneaking in, it's going to take some time. That's a time sensitive. The mushrooms, We have to gather them and then bring them back to Soquel. We can't just like eat them and then be cured.
Oh, we do?
Yeah, she has to like do some like ritual with them. Otherwise, we would go there straight away and just eat the mushrooms and then just go forth with our mission. But
okay, I was thinking you guys could just eat them.
no, we're going into this cursed, and then we'll hopefully get out of it, not too hurt, and with some truffles in our pockets. So who wants to drive the cart?
I'll
Give it a
I
whirl.
can try. Yeah.
All right, go for it.
How hard can it be?
That's a question for you, Ben. How hard can it be?
I think you're definitely capable of driving a mule cart. That's fine.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Sorry, just trying to get this prepared real quickly.
I mean, it's their job to pull carts. They're
Bread for it.
Yeah. Great.
I'm sorry, I have like 10 wagons, and all of them have 2 beasts of burden. So we have Henry and Claude are your 2 mules.
Oh, another one that's gonna perish. I have no confidence in these animals living. But hey, 5 gold is a bargain for 2 beasts of burden and a cart that he will not be getting back. Pretty good.
What makes you think that you won't be able to return it?
These guys are
I think
not
Darian's
coming back.
planning on eating Henry. I think that's
They're
what the problem is.
Oh,
Dead. No, Claude's gonna die because he was made up out of nowhere. He at least had Henry ready. Claude's
Who's Claude?
dying. The second mule, because Ben doesn't have a model with just one.
Claude and Henry. So
just for semantics, Ben, I kind of was playing around with my readied items. Because now I have 2 short swords, so I was gonna ready my shield, 2 short swords, and my bow.
okay.
I was thinking I would just belt my. I've got a couple of belts now because I got like 2 extra short swords that have belts. So I was gonna belt and just wrap my rapier to my quiver so I can get it, but it's not like ready.
Oh wait, weren't we talking about something?
That makes sense.
Okay.
Something with the mace? Isn't that
Oh, yeah.
conversation we had? That was so long ago, I can't remember.
So what are we doing? We're taking these empty barrels to
A
Dark
distillery, yes.
distillery.
Hopefully, we get them to exchange it for new barrels, and they will tell us the password with no convincing needed, and then we go on our merry way. And then something will get messed up along the way, and we'll have to deal with it. And then we're gonna free Kevin. Easy mission, so simple.
Okay. So the idea is to go to Dark Arkham, which Little John can give you the location of that. He said it's in Newport, very near the tavern. And then try to get a shipment that'll gain you access to Tidepool Tavern. Is that right?
Yeah, that
and
sounds
also
good.
try to get the password. He suggested there might be a manifest, or you might be able to, get it from somebody if you interrogate them.
We head out.
Do it. We got
And
this, guys.
the road leads east to Newport. I have the region map for this. I'll try to pull up for you guys.
Nice.
Then we wait.
Oh.
We can approach them. They'll be short of delivery. Take the job.
Joel, you sound different.
Cyrus, something happened to you. Your mic suddenly sounded much quieter and more distant, I think. I'm not sure.
So now,
Same thing.
strange.
So, you guys head east along the river. This path goes between, is within a forest that borders the river. And looking at roughly, let's see, 15, 20 miles to Newport. The ruined docks, you see number 3 there, Novum Navale, that would be Newport.
Nice.
So, do you guys have anything else you need to take care of in town, or we're ready to head out?
I think I'm good. You guys need anything else?
I think
I don't want to speak for you all.
I think I'm fine. I don't really have any like real preparations.
Okay.
I thought I might need arrows, but I'm good for arrows. Good.
I got 6.
There you go.
Okay. You guys head east along the trail, driving the mule cart with some empty barrels and, whatever other belongings you need to stash on the cart. There's plenty of room. And it is getting into the evening time, but Shogorfleas is still in the sky to the northeast, casting shadows upon the trail, and the air is chilled. Along the trail, there's no snow. The trees and foliage are green and full. And after traveling for, perhaps a half hour, you've gone about halfway, a third to half of the way there, you would reckon. And the shadows from the trees begin to converge upon the trail and thicken. And the darkness is almost tangible. And, as you step in shadow from the trees, it feels quite cold. Uncomfortable.
Familiar?
So.
Familiar, like what we experienced in the crypt? Like unnaturally dark.
Something about this is unnatural, yes. Yeah. The shadows just are almost heavy upon you. Darkness covering the trail. As you continue down the path, you see a figure slumped in the road ahead, behind a small rock. It appears to be a goblin.
Not one that we recognize?
How do you approach?
Probably slow down if we see it on the trail.
Is it like in the middle of the road, or is it like to the side?
Yeah, it's off to the side behind a large boulder that the trail moves around.
The rock looks like it's been there for a while, or
Yeah.
Yeah, like the trail, like you said, the trail goes around it. Like it looks
Yeah.
like it was something that they moved around because it was too big to move.
That's right. Much of the boulder seems buried.
Is there any like blood, or can I see if there's like tracks in the ground or anything?
As you approach, you see that the goblin has been slain. Will you
How so?
make an investigation check for me, please?
Me?
Sure.
Okay.
It's your best skill, right?
Yeah, it's better than you two. 11.
Yes. True.
And you roll the goblin over, and he has large claw marks that have rended the flesh on his back, ripped open his leather shirt.
Oh, that's definitely the guys I fought in that. We fought in that crypt. Because they had things come back and they were nasty.
It's
So
not it's not Scuzz or Scud, eh? There, Durian.
No. No, because Scud would have just like even if he was dead, the moment I approached him, he would get up and run into the woods again. And Scuzz, I don't know, he probably would have just like
not if he was
shot
dead,
me.
though.
No, that seems like some Scuzz thing he would do. He'd wake up from being dead and run away.
Ah, right, Trixie.
I kind of poke the body with my my great axe. Just kind of like poke him in the face a little bit. Does it twitch and move at all?
Are there
No.
tracks around?
You can make a survival check for me, please, Desperado.
Absolutely.
Can I help with that?
Yes.
Yeah, wanna?
Sure. It's one of my skills that I'm proficient with.
Nice. I don't know why I added. Just ignore the +1. It's just 17, Ben.
Okay.
Oh, the head guidance clicked on there. Sorry, I'll turn it. So 17, yeah, survival. Looking to see if there was tracks left from the whatever made these claw marks.
Sure. There's an alcove in the rocks. There's a small rocky face to the north of the path as you have continued on, and you see that it turns into something of a cul-de-sac, and you see many goblin tracks leaving, and nearby, following the footprints easily enough, you see some more corpses of these goblins in bushes nearby.
Okay. I was just gonna ask, can I tell how many pairs of tracks there were?
This appears to be, a large hunting party or military party of goblins. There were perhaps a dozen of them, and you've uncovered perhaps 4 bodies. And if you would, please, as you guys were successful with your survival check, please make perception checks for me, Desperado and Desperado and Cyrus.
What?
That's a 16. Did these goblins similar to the ones that raided town a couple days ago, Ben?
Yes. Yes, they appear to wear the colors of Lady Jude as well. And Desperado, as you're uncovering bodies with the help of Cyrus, I would have Durian at the mule cart. Desperado, within the shadows are very thick here, and within the this courtyard of stone, you see that there's a statue that has been dragged down and shattered, and at the base of it you see various components, herbs, candles lit, the candles having been snuffed out. They were once lit, melted, and you see within the darkness a shadow congeal and move upon Cyrus from behind, like a person or a monster ready to inflict harm.
Behind you, Cyrus.
Turn.
I'd draw my bow and get ready to loose an arrow at it, Ben. But it probably.
Okay. And Cyrus, from behind you, you see an amorphous figure momentarily take the visage of a humanoid as it reaches out to you from the shadows behind these rocks, and you feel a chill terror come upon you. And it does try to grasp for you. If you guys would all please roll initiative.
Oh no.
Oh no. Three's good, right?
Yeah.
Lowest number first.
Yeah,
I
golf
think that's how it
rules.
works.
Yeah, it didn't matter.
Give me one moment. I'll pull you over to the map.
Remember, Jason, you're the only one who can take actions.
I'm the only one that can take actions.
Yeah, you're on your own, buddy. I'm
It's-
sorry.
Oh yeah, because any action you guys take, you get hurt. Yes.
Yeah, yes.
Do you guys have vision of the map?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Now
And
my
this-
cornea's gone
Nice.
milky. Oh,
The
I see
shadow
it.
reaches out for you, Cyrus. This is not an advantage, but will a 14 hit?
No, that'll miss.
Okay. Desperado, you feel a cold hand upon your shoulder.
Oh no, that's dirty.
Will a 14 hit?
It will not.
Okay. And the both of you see a third shadowy figure near Cyrus. This one does not have advantage. This one you notice two of them. The one behind you, Desperado, you did not notice until you felt its cold hand upon you. And so I don't suspect a 6 will do it.
No, on me.
Against Cyrus.
Oh, Cyrus. Sorry.
No, not quite.
So these shadows have coalesced and come upon the group of you. Cyrus, will you make a religion check for me, please?
Of course.
He didn't really
Religion?
pay attention in those classes, Ben.
I know.
I was gonna say.
A better chance of having me do it.
It's a 12
Ooh.
total.
All right.
You suspect there was some fell ritual that took place here, and the shadows are just a side effect of that. They were not the goal here. Something else was either conjured or dispelled here upon the statue, or with the defacing of the statue.
And you said the statue is of what?
As you look upon it, it appears to be Felit the Shade.
Let's see.
She is the
So-
goddess of shadow.
So someone has defaced her statue.
Yes.
So I could concur based on the fact that there's shades here, like shadows, attacking us. That it might have something to do with that element, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And there is probably something greater at play here as well with these shadows. Yes.
Okay.
And next in initiative is Desperado. You can act.
Nice. I'll quickly draw one of the short swords at my hip. Just kind of looking up momentarily. My lady, where the light of justice shines, these shadows cannot remain. Please give me your guidance as I cast divine favor with a bonus action, and then I move to strike it with my short sword. Just gotta check that on. 15 to hit.
A 15 will hit.
Oh, I have bless turned on. It's 14. I'm sorry.
14
Bless
will
is
hit.
turned on. Okay, you're going to turn off bless. Nice. About to do- Four. Oh, 5. 1 radiant damage and 5 piercing damage, or 4 piercing damage.
Very good. And the creature recoils at your blade.
Doesn't like the radiant. Stand your ground, my friends. We got this. Our light will vanquish their darkness.
After Desperado's Durian.
Hey, are you guys are just like hitting nothing over there. Oh wait, they're Okay, hold on, give me a second, and I'm just gonna waddle on over there. Use my full movement to just get next to Cyrus. I'm just gonna take a swing at this one, and I'll just go ahead and I'll. I mean, I got an axe. It's not magical, but we're gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna try and lop off its head.
Yeah, do it.
I'll make an attack. Very big number, 21.
The 21 will hit.
I get hurt. I deal 12 points of non-magical slashing damage because I believe Cyrus took the blessing onto himself. I figured as much.
You had to give that other axe back. Eh?
I was gonna say, I think I took away the blessing on your armor or on your weapon, but I think I gave you the anti undead weapon, magic weapon that we got.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was the case, but I'll keep note of it. If they didn't take it back, that is.
Yeah.
Did they want it back, Ben?
Oh, no, the one that Little John gave to you?
Yeah.
No, that's yours.
Yay!
Nice.
Mace. All right. Well, after this fight, I'll put it on. But yeah, that I just sprint up. I go ahead. I swing my axe at its head, and a little bit of my chest bleeds as I do so. And it's like, ow! And I'll end my turn.
Okay. And Bodhi and Joel, will you guys do me a favor and change to your other backgrounds?
Oh.
Try to get those dialed in there.
I wasn't sure what we were doing. There was no battle map on the stream. Oh, now there is. How dare you make me look like a fool?
That's my job. As you rush to assail these shadows, you hear a rustling in the trees next to you.
Oh. I'm fully expecting to get stabbed through my arm. Yeah, no, I don't see it.
Claws strike out from the bushes, and suddenly you see a demonic figure cast in shadow.
Oh, don't do this to me.
10.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. It is an advantage, so I will make my second attack. A 20.
No! Yeah, I got hit.
Okay.
Holy
crap!
Oh!
For 25 psychic damage.
Ow! It hurts!
And this demonic figure with a long snake-like tongue reaches out and claws deeply into you.
Oh my gosh.
Oh!
That's a lot of pain.
Yes!
After the shadow demon is Cyrus.
Cyrus, I'm hurt.
I'm terrified.
Cyrus, you hurt me really bad.
Remember, you guys all have inspiration from leveling up as well.
Oh, that's right. You just leveled up last
Session.
No. All right. My buddy's real hurt.
I'm bloody, dude.
I got nothing for him.
Ow! Cyrus, you're gonna heal me, right?
I'm a level 3 cleric. I don't have 25 hit points in one casting.
You're gonna heal me, right?
I've got. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is terrible.
And the shadow between you and Durian is bloodied. Its figure becoming, more transparent.
Okay.
From Desperado, from
Both the ones that you guys have
Durian's
attacked are effectively bloodied, so I'll move the markers onto them.
So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Sanctuary
nice.
Ooh,
on my friend Durian.
I'll take that.
Then, so I believe that's a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yes, very good.
And then we have this. I've got this guy right in front of me. I'm gonna hit him. If he's bloody, I'm trying to take him out. So
Okay.
I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him with let's go booming blade.
Okay.
3x in this case. Second.
Bring the boom.
Uh-oh.
Boom.
A 24 will hit.
Awesome. Oh, sorry. Do I have? It should be only a 20.
Oh, yeah, the bless turned on too. Yeah.
20 will
Give
hit.
me once. Yeah, let me take the bless off. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay.
We're just trying to cheat all the time, Ben.
Boom.
Yeah. How dare you not let us?
The shadow dissipates, defeated, slain.
And then I'm gonna move up to try to flank with my buddy Durian.
Okay.
Try to distract this thing from hitting him again.
Okay, the shadow, as you leave its reach, claws out at you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was there another shadow there?
Yes.
There is.
Yeah. One next to you.
Oh, okay. I see it. Yes.
Sorry, it
No,
does
no
appear a
problem.
little bit dark on the map. It does miss
Yeah.
you, though.
I'll take it. Yeah.
Okay.
He is not a threat to me.
The weird baby thing.
I see. Drawn by the energy of this shadow demon. Cyrus, is that all for you?
That is all.
The other shadow follows you, Cyrus, and it attempts to drain your strength.
Oh!
A crit, 24.
There's nothing. That's 22 points of damage.
It is.
It is.
Well, that hurts a lot.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, and
I'm bloodied.
that is with the first 2 dice maxed out as we do.
Alright, yeah.
Yeah.
Do.
Do.
You do.
Actually, the first 2 dice maxed out would actually lead to 24 damage.
I'm still up.
That's good. Okay, I like that. And it does drain your strength.
By
And
how much?
By 3.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, and the shadow in front of you, Desperado, seeks to drain your strength as well. A 9 will not do it.
Dodge.
Desperado, you're next.
Nice. I pull up my other short sword. I'm gonna attack this guy twice.
Okay.
Coming in low with my main hand. Oh, I just lost my. Oh. Come on. 22 hit to hit.
That will hit.
Come on, roll. So that's 3 more radiant damage and then 4 piercing damage.
Sure, and the creature shrieks out as light splits it in twain,
No
and
way.
it is slain.
No way. Okay. Then I will. I think I can't. That was my main action. Bonus action. I don't really have another bonus.
Did you have a
action.
second
I'm
attack
just
as
gonna-
part of that action, or?
it would just be like a bonus action. Would be my another attack, but
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm just gonna move over here for the moment. And that's all for me. I don't think I can do anything with that bonus action.
Hey, Ben.
Yes.
I just realized I have to take 2 damage because I took a bonus and an action on that turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ooh.
I am still somehow clinging on to life.
Okay, that's good. A little worried
So
for
if
you
you
guys
were
here.
if you were to heal yourself, would you go down and then come back up? You're in some magic ordering rules now.
I think the healing will take place first, so that way if someone's at 1, they can still heal themselves.
Okay.
Oh my. Okay, Desperado.
That's all for me right now.
After Desperado is Durian.
Ow! Ow! You hurt me so undeniably bad. I'm getting a little upset, and I'm gonna go rage. And I'll go take a point of damage. So normal rage, stuff applies. But since we've leveled up, I now get Ancestral Protectors, which is when I'm raging, the first creature I hit gets tagged, and until the start of my next turn, has disadvantage on any attack roll against a creature that isn't me. And when it hits another creature that isn't me, they have resistance.
Okay.
So it's just to really, force it to try and hit me. And I'm gonna go, and I'm just gonna go try and kill this thing. It hurt really bad. I'm just gonna swing at it. I'm gonna use my inspiration. No, I'm gonna reckless instead.
Okay.
Yes. So take a swing with advantage. 11.
11 hits.
Surprising. So slap some rage on. That's 9 total. It's advantage on anything that isn't me, pretty much. And with that, I'll say, Desperado, we're really hurt. And I'll end my turn.
Feel you, bro.
Oh, I also take another point of damage because I attacked.
And you've heard of shadow demons, and you expect them to be a bit stronger. You're surprised that your hit was able to, or that your strike was able to deal it damage.
Do something.
Perhaps whatever summoner or ritual brought this creature into existence was not at full power, or something may have gone wrong during the summoning. But nonetheless, this creature turns back upon you, Durian. And
has advantage because I reckless. I realized my mistake. I understood what I did was not a super good thing, but also I was hoping I would just kill it.
So my spell also broke when you attacked.
I know. I'm aware. Ben, I'm ready to die now. Ready to get another 20-25 psychic damage applied straight to my dome.
the creature is surrounded in a position it doesn't like to be in. It strikes at you, but not with the same ferocity that it did initially. A 7 will miss. The creature...
With advantage?
I'm sorry?
Is it against me or...
Yes, against
Cyrus?
you, Durian. Yes.
He does have advantage. I'm sorry, Ben. I want you to murder me.
All right.
Go kill me. Go do it.
A 12.
This.
All right, we're still fine.
Okay.
Gotta keep you honest.
Gotta be honest. That's it. Yep.
Absolutely. I appreciate that. And there's a nervous energy to this creature as it finds itself between the two of you without any place to hide. It had, most likely expected to slay you outright with such a strike. But Cyrus, you're next. You're surrounded by the shadow behind you and the shadow demon in front of you.
Actions or I die.
Are you at 1?
Just You just gotta cure yourself, bro.
It's like healing word and then disengage, I guess.
Cure wounds?
You have healing word, right?
Oh,
You have healing word, right?
Or cure wounds?
Or cure wounds, or
a potion of healing.
anything, you know?
Potion?
You got a potion?
check my spells.
Oh no! What a nightmare scenario.
New cleric, who dis?
Only one that matters is the one.
Oh God.
Hey, if it
Okay.
makes you feel any better, if he tries to hit you, it'll have disadvantage, and you have a very high AC.
I think.
I skipped
Okay.
my turn.
Yeah, I think my best bet is
Start.
I'm going down either way. I think so. I'm just gonna try. I'm moving from this location.
Oh, you had
And I'm-
disadvantage on opportunity attacks. Yeah, just run.
I'm gonna take those opportunity attacks and hope for the best. So that would be 1 opportunity attack, 2 opportunity attacks.
And the shadow and the shadow demon both try to grasp out at you, but are ineffective.
Run, Cyrus! Get out of here!
Keep running, bro.
Oh, I had no thoughts of leaving you. I like I said, I'm going down for sure. So I'm at least gonna make a splash before I go.
Let's have
And
it.
hope that you guys can bring me back later. I'm casting 2nd level. Guiding bolt,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to take out this shadow demon.
Okay.
So
Use the inspiration.
Yeah.
so I will. So
Just in case.
yeah. So this is gonna be at advantage, and it's gonna use my my wisdom. So that's gonna be at a +5. So this +5.
Oh, boom.
Nice. 24 will hit.
And I have advantage.
Okay.
Boom.
Oh, crit.
Okay.
Okay. So this is gonna be for 5d6
Radiant.
radiant. And the next attack on it has advantage.
Okay, very good.
So 14 radiant damage.
Light sears the shadow demon, and when the light dissipates, the shadow demon is completely gone, defeated, slain by your spell.
And as that happens, I fall to the floor, clutching at my chest.
Okay.
I blink and the monster's gone. I look over. You're just death pose on the floor.
The shadow moves to encroach upon you, Durian, and this mindless creature, has nothing in its purpose except to defeat you, and it tries to drain your strength.
It also has advantage. Not that it needs it.
Okay. Well, a 22 will hit.
Yes.
You will take 8 necrotic damage.
I don't have that. Oh.
And your strength is drained by 3.
My strength. I used that.
You feel your essence
I
pulled
used
from you as the shadow grasps at you from the darkness.
Right.
You okay over there?
Oh,
Next is Desperado.
this is worse than when I got shanked in that crypt.
Don't worry, Durian, I got your back, bro. I'm here with you. And I very gracefully prance over next to the shadowy thing, and I'm gonna use one of my inspiration to attack with advantage for my first
Okay.
attack.
All right.
Coming in with my these 2 short swords. So 19 to hit.
19 will hit.
Well, that was me rolling with advantage. I should have just hit the advantage
Okay.
button.
That's all right.
For 3 radiant and 7 piercing damage.
And the creature is badly seared by your sword, but it is still there.
Nice. And then with my bonus action, I'll come in with my offhand on the other, come in kind of sweeping high and then coming in low, trying to take this thing out, or at least maybe trip it up.
Okay.
This is not an advantage. This is just a regular attack. For 20 to hit.
20 will hit.
For another 2 more radiant damage and 5 piercing.
Your sword flashes, and it cuts the shadow in half, and both of the halves just disintegrate, defeated. The shadow demon are all slain, and you are victorious.
Good Cyrus.
I'll go over to Cyrus and I'll lay a hand on him and just kind of whispering some words to the lady that I follow, and I'll lay on hands for 5 hit points.
What was that?
You okay over there, bro? You all right?
Where am I? What's going on?
Same place you fell, bro. You're good. You were doing good. Give yourself a breath. Take it easy.
Can
For
we,
the moment, we're in a good spot.
can we do something about that statue?
My Brahm's mighty hammer.
Oh, no, it's gonna get worse if you destroy it. Like, I don't know, put some water on it or something. I don't know.
Does it look like it's like basically they defaced the shrine to Fellet? Is that what it has been?
Yes, and the statue's been pulled down and covered in pitch and tar.
Does it look like this is what the goblins were doing? They did this, and then these shadows were let loose and destroyed them?
It does appear that way. These goblins got into bit off a bit more than they could chew with this fell ritual they were trying to conduct, and the shadows turned against them, slaying them.
Yeah, I'll sheath all my weapons, and I'm gonna see if I can try and clean it up as best I can.
Okay.
Maybe using some of the brush to kind of that's there to wipe away the tar as best as can be done, and
I could lift it on there. I could lift it back
No,
on spot.
you don't do anything.
No,
exerting
I
yourself.
can do it.
I'm not asking if you can. I'm telling you not to.
I
When
think
you
it'll-
start healing yourself, you can do things to harm yourself.
That's
How about
not
that?
fair at
There we go.
all. You're doing
There we go.
magical.
There's our rule, right, Cyrus? That works for you, eh, my friend?
I'm like on my side. So like
I feel like
Durian, it would harm you if you do try to move this statue back into place. Obviously, you can do as you please.
Sorry,
How much?
It's true.
The same as taking an action. You'll lose a hit point.
Yeah. You know what? After he cleans it up, I'll move it into place.
Okay.
It's not from the
I just-
it's not from the gem though. It's from the gracious wound I suffered in the fight that bleeds. And I go and I put it back in that place, and I say, "Do I know who Fellet is?"
Yes, you've heard of Fellet the Shade. Yes, absolutely.
Hey, Fellet. I don't know if you can hear me at all, but we found some goblins, and they did some bad things to the statue, and your shadow's got angry at us. I put it back though, so please don't murder us. Okay.
So you're able to stand the statue up against this rocky alcove behind the altar that it once stood upon. And Desperado, you've taken measure to clean the statue as well. And
I'll relight some of the candles too. Let maybe create the new dancing shadows.
very good. You hear a voice upon the wind as the shadows move through the underbrush. Thank you, my sons. And you all gain inspiration from Fellet.
oh no yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I knew it was good.
I'm expecting that.
Can I sit down? I
Always.
know we're on a timetable, but I want to switch to this mace and not feel so horrible.
The darkness that was haunting this place leaves the surrounding trees, although it does hang over this alcove where the statue of Fellet now resides.
I feel like it's safe here. We're gonna take a short rest here. What, do we get murdered?
This shadow feels oddly warm and comforting.
I'm sitting down. Can I... Desperado! I raise my hand.
Hey, bro. What's up?
Can we take a short rest?
Yeah, we're good, bro. It's all good.
Teacher.
You burned it, man.
Okay.
You burned it, man. We should make sure, like, as I'm lecturing you about healing, I'm like looking up at you. Obviously, it's a very ironic thing of me like lecturing this huge bear man. Like you're a bear of a man. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'll take a short rest.
Okay. An hour passes, and it grows later in the day as the shadow extends further over the path. You guys can do what you need to during the short rest.
Also, trying to tune to the mace of disruption that I had on my person but forgot about. I don't remember what it does specifically damage-wise. I think I remember it's like a D8 plus 1, and then it's 2 more if it's like an undead creature, right?
It's only a D8. It's only 1d6.
D6
plus 2d6 against undead.
Okay. Really? I feel like it was a D8.
No, it's a d6. It's a mace.
Oh, it is a D6. What the hell? What?
You can look it up in the compendium and drag it to your character sheet.
Yeah. Is it a plus 1 or no? I only ask because it's magical.
I don't
It's
think
not.
So. No. Okay.
All right. Well, your strength comes back, by the way, at the end of the short rest.
Yes. After the rest, you feel your strength return to you.
I'm not quite back to full, but I'm most of the way there.
I'm gonna use my channel divinity to get my spell slot back.
Okay.
I will also use my ability to get a spell back.
Okay.
It also sheds light like a torch, or better than a torch even.
All right, I'm back to full.
Nice.
After you guys have taken your rest and regained your facilities, you continue down the trail towards Newport to Dark Arkham.
Yes.
Good job, you guys.
Thank you. I'm now... It's a little shocking, I know. I'm now holding a mace, which is one-handed, and I am now wielding a shield that I have that I just, like, never used. So now my AC is 17.
Nice.
And that's without any armor, right?
That's without armor. I wonder if that counts against it. You can use a shield and still get it. Yeah, so we're good. So I'm at 17 now, with no armor.
That's crazy.
Yes. Just barbarian things, you know. You get rage back on that?
As you continue down the trail, you feel the chilled air blowing in from the Highland Sea as the wind blows west, and a fog is carried with it. The fog is high above the trail, so it does not obscure your vision as far as what lies ahead or behind. But the sky does become hazy as Sugarfleas continues to leave the sky for the evening, and it becomes essentially like a twilight out. And as you approach Newport, you see the buildings are built closely together along one main avenue, and you see the large warehouse near the entrance of the town the warehouse of Dark Arkham, as it was described to you by Little John. The perimeter around the warehouse is dark and shrouded with overgrown shrubbery. And you see, it has... There are several buildings here, but the one that seems to be chief among them is tall and angular, made from pale bricks, overgrown with moss from the moist sea air. The roof is made from metal paneling, and you see that there is a dock out of the back of the warehouse for shipping and receiving.
Maybe we want to go around that way, guys?
Yes. Do we feel like we need to get uniforms first? Are there uniforms?
You see people moving in and out of the warehouse, and they don't appear to be wearing any specific uniform.
Oh, I think I'll fit in then. I mean, I'm a big dumb orc guy. I'd work for these people.
It'd be smart just to walk around and just kind of scope it out a little bit. Maybe I could do a stealth. I could just do a little bit of a recon and stealth around the perimeter just to see. Gotta get a sense of how many people we're dealing with if it does get messy.
And you see that there is a fence around the warehouse that directs traffic either to the main entrance or to the docks behind. Guards man the entrance as well as the docks. So I'm sorry, which approach do you take?
Got my Albert. I want to see if, from a distance, if I can have him like fly up and get a view of the people that are easily visible.
Okay.
Get a head count that way.
Sure.
Cool.
There's a fair number of people moving in and out here. You notice that the grounds are well kept, and the workers seem to be moving a lot of shipments from the warehouse to the docks. You spot perhaps 6 guards out in the open who appear to be on duty, and at least 10 people working, moving crates and barrels.
So six guards, 10 people. Okay.
Which place has more guards? Or is it equal split?
The main entrance has 2 guards, and the dock has 2 stationed there as well. And within the grounds, behind the fence, you see 2 kind of just walking about, engaged in conversation with themselves. They don't seem to be too concerned, but are definitely keeping a lookout. You notice that there are 4 small boats tied to the dock, and they are currently being loaded.
We could hijack the boat after it leaves. That's just putting it out there as an idea.
Cool.
I was thinking...
Take it back up the river?
Yeah, I mean, we would have the alcohol. That was... I don't know if it would be going to the tavern, though. Thing. Just be some alcohol. I was thinking that we would just kill 2 of the guards and put their uniforms on, but they don't really have uniforms.
If we can avoid killing people, that would lower the suspicion level on us,
Yes.
Get there. Right, and then we play the part of lazy workers. Wait for them to tell us what to do. Blend in, listen to some conversation.
Think we could sneak into the docks? And, if we're already in the docks, obviously we're supposed to be there, right?
Just act like you're trying to hide, but not too hard. Maybe, like a lazy worker looking for
place to sit for a couple minutes.
Well, we've just got to get some. Basically, we're trying to get some barrels, right? We want to get into the tavern. We need to basically have an angle in, and we need to find the password to get in.
But
Maybe we don't even need to be delivering it. Maybe we just need a password to get in.
We need the barrels, right? The right barrels. They'll get suspicious.
Good point.
You hear the clop of a mule and the rolling of a cart approaching you down the trail, and it comes around a large rock. Hey there! You guys from Smicky's? They're waiting for you. This person seems to have a shipment of ale in the back of their cart, and they're, they've come out of the gate down the road towards you and are turning to go north up the main avenue.
All right, fine. All right, let's go,
Sounds right.
guys. And I like sighs. I
Tell you that they don't pay enough for this.
Yeah. All
Hey,
right, let's
that's
get the
right.
car. Let's go.
Do you approach the main gate?
Yeah, I'll
Yeah, let's try that.
be moving with the cart to the main gate with the empty barrels in it.
Look at this shoddy woodwork.
Two guards approach you as you near the gate. Yeah, right then. What's your business here?
Oh, we got some empties that we need to exchange for some full ones to take it back to Paulie's.
Huh, Paulie's. That shipment, doesn't Paulie's usually go out every other day? I thought we just sent one.
We just do what we're told. Told to take these, bring these ones here and go get Paulie's. If you don't do what you're told, you'll wind up in their ring. You know how it is. You just do what you're told.
Desperado, will you make a deception check, please?
Yeah.
I'm going to use that inspiration.
Okay.
Seems prudent.
Smart.
Ben's like, you never use your inspiration. Hey, look at that.
Oh!
Hey.
See? Ben's like,
I'm
you never use your inspiration dice. What are you doing?
I'm snoozing in the back.
Yeah, it makes sense. I want to get out there later and put some money on the fights tonight. I heard they got some good ones lined up.
Be careful.
Save your
Yeah.
seat.
Yeah, all right. Well, you know where to go, so get on with it, huh?
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, thanks. Thank you. And I'll flip him an extra gold coin.
High roller, huh?
No, just you gotta look after your own. You know how it is.
I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are all right.
Same. Watch your back, all right? Let's go, boys. Come on.
All right. I'll keep driving the cart.
You approach the
Just kind of
warehouse.
watching the. Sorry, I was kind of looking, gonna get a sense of where we think we should be going.
Sure. And there is the largest warehouse that seems to have the most foot traffic, people working, moving crates and barrels. Cyrus, you realize there must be more than 10 workers here, as you see another group of people pulling barrels out to load up a wagon outside of the warehouse.
And like you said, these are not like craftsmen, right? Like these are not guys making anything. They're just like distributors.
Yeah, these are like, dock hands or warehouse workers, men and
No
women,
love.
Just doing work.
No love for the craft. Look how they treat these barrels.
I'm keeping an eye out for some sort of like where I might find. Is there like an office or somewhere they might have where we might? You mentioned maybe a manifest, something that would have have the password for tonight somewhere.
Make a insight check for me, please.
Can I help with that?
Okay.
How about I help you with that? or am I too late? Maybe I got to do it. I'll do it.
It was your idea, man. I'm just
fair enough. I appreciate that. I push the button. There it comes. Oh, what are we doing here? 13.
Perhaps somewhere in the large warehouse. It looks like that's where most of the business is being conducted.
As I'm pulling this cart, I'm looking at the barrels physically. Is there any like visual differences between the ones we got and the ones that are just like being exchanged hands? Like different colors, logos, markings.
Yeah, you notice that there are many different markings for the barrels. They must signify the type of ale or liquor that is in the barrel, and they all are also stamped with the symbol of Dark Arkham, which is appears as a bat.
To, I guess try and keep up the ruse. I'll go see if there's any parts or any like stables or an area where people are pulling up their mules and their carts or whatever they're using.
Sure, it looks like most of the carts are stationed out front of the warehouse, where they're being loaded and unloaded by the dock hands. And a guard approaches you. He has a scroll in his hands, parchment, laying over, a writing board or something, like what we would see a clipboard with, with paper upon it, essentially.
Sure.
He approaches. Yeah, hey guys, what you here for?
We got empties. We need full ones.
Yeah. Okay. Like who you here for? Where you taking them?
We're taking them to Paulie's.
Paulie's, yeah, Paulie's isn't due for another shipment till tomorrow.
Hey, you want to tell them that? We were told to come here and pick it up and drop it off. No questions. We don't want to wind up in the ring. You know how it is.
Man, he's moving a lot of liquor, huh? Okay. Well, will you make a
lot of stuff going down over there?
Make a deception check, please, Desperado.
Oh. Should I use my inspiration again? Or
Sorry, buddy. I can't help you out with that one.
Okay, I'll use my. I got one last inspiration, Ben. I'll use it too. Why not? Let's do it.
I don't think any of us can help you with this.
That's why. We got 12. Boom.
Yeah. All right. Come on in. Just leave that out here. We weren't expecting you, so you're gonna have to move these crates and barrels in and out by yourself. But I'll show you where they are.
Okay.
And he briefly shouts at some of the other workers to hurry up and get a move on. And the large group that had been loading the one cart kind of takes off, leaving the gated area.
I'll flip him. I'll flip him a gold coin too, Ben.
Ah, big spender.
It's like I told the guy at the gate. You got to look after your own here. If we don't look after each other, who's looking out for us, right? Am I right?
I'm looking out for you. Come on, you guys. I'll get you set up.
All right. Follow.
I just grunt and I get off the cart like really laboriously, like I'm lazy.
My shoulder.
I kind of just fall onto the ground. I'm like, ugh, all right.
You guys ain't looking too good. Come on in. And you guys move to step through the two large doors. They, are perhaps 10 feet tall, more than 5 feet wide. Just, large doors, large wooden doors. Cyrus, will you make an insight check, please?
Of course. Let's see. That's a 20 total.
You see this guard gesture for the two guards at the front gate and beckon them as he leads you into the warehouse.
Is one of them the guys that I talked to when we came through?
Yes.
Cool.
And so he beckons you into the warehouse and, just over here. Where is that shipment? wasn't due to go out till tomorrow, so it might be under some stuff here.
I'm gonna take my hammer and just point it right at his head.
What are you doing, big guy?
What's going on?
Yeah. It's okay, Cyrus. It's okay. He's just doing his job.
I don't like being lied to.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us. And as the other guards step into the warehouse, they close the heavy doors behind them.
Are we in like a hallway?
You're
Is
in
there
a
other people
large,
around?
cluttered warehouse. The different shipments seem to be, stationed in different areas, so there are pathways meandering through these various crates and barrels. And then on either side, there's a stairwell that leads up to a second level. And then the second level kind of encircles the place on the perimeter.
It seems to me we can do quite a lot of damage in here. You sure you want to do this?
What's going on?
What exactly are we doing?
I don't know.
Well, we don't have to do nothing.
Listen, guys.
Hey, Mo, we got a problem. And you see at the far end of the warehouse, two guards step out of a small office.
I'm just kind of leaning against the wall. Just
Listen, guys. We don't
looking
need
at
any.
this.
We don't need any trouble here.
I'll take that.
I'll gesture towards the guard that kind of helped us through. Say, I was talking to my friend here at the gate. He helped us through. We're just coming to get these barrels for Paulie's. That's all.
Nah, I don't think you guys are from Paulie's. Give us your swords, your shields, anything you got, and get out of here.
What was it?
Listen. We don't need to have any trouble here. Now, let's be square. What the problem is?
It was Stromboli's.
They've got one of our friends, and if we don't get in there tonight, we're not going to see him, and if ever. We just got to go get our friend back, and the only way in is well, you know how it is.
I lean over to one of the guards, the one that wasn't tipped. It's like, was it Stromboli or
do we
Stromboli? What was the guy?
Do we look like the kind of people that can't handle ourselves?
You're outnumbered. There's 5 of us, 3 of yous. So, I'll give you guys another opportunity. Drop your weapons, leave them here, and you can get out. I don't care if your friend's somewhere. What? People fight there all the time.
That's not gonna work for us.
Stratum. I'm looking at the guy who's just giving us an out. I'm like, Stratum. Scoozy. What was the guy's? It's not my first language. What was the guy's name?
The guard raises a spear to your throat. You should know, Orc.
What?
As soon as he does, as soon as he puts in a spear towards Durian, I'm gonna draw my swords and unleash a flurry on him.
Okay, please roll initiative.
Oh.
Now, you may be thinking, was I intentionally forgetting the name of that guy? Yeah. Also, I didn't remember the name of that guy.
Oh, damn it.
I was genuinely trying to remember what that guy told us on the cart as he was driving away.
Yeah. I mean,
I try to play it off as if I'm an orc and I don't know.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna smash tankards, man, until I get what I want.
I'm dumb also.
Nice.
Also, I have my mace and my shield. My axe is on my back still. I'm not letting that thing go.
Boom.
Okay.
Maybe I would have my axe. I don't know.
We've rolled initiative. You guys are in the warehouse, being surrounded by the guards. They've asked you to forfeit your weapons, which you're unwilling to do. Let's take a short break. We'll be back in 10 minutes and see how this unfolds, okay?
Okay.
Man.
There's going to be a lot of blood and spilled beer. That's about all I can say.
Reynold is an above average height dwarf who worked in a small village as a blacksmith and was very friendly with his neighbors, making friends with whoever he could find. Despite having a simple and fulfilling life, he still felt a bit empty, like something was missing, until one day out in a nearby forest he spotted a baby orc, scavenging off of a wolf's corpse trying to find something to eat. Reynold knew what he had to do and took this abandoned baby into his home and fed him, giving him shelter and clothing him. After an extended period of time, with no one seemingly coming after this child, Reynold adopted him and gave him a new name, Dismas Hook. Reynold spent all of his time with Dismas, teaching him his trade and learning the Orcish language and having a wonderful time, but not all was well. The other villagers that Reynold had known and befriended turned their backs on him and looked at the two of them with disgust. This family of two were treated as a disease, being mocked and insulted, refused service, or met with great resistance in day-to-day life, making Dismas's early life anything but normal. Once Dismas had grown and up and matured a bit, Reynold took him on a supply run to a nearby town to get away from all of the hostilities. But once on the outskirts of the village, they were ambushed by the more radical members of the community and battle occurred. The aftermath of this battle was bloody, and there were many casualties on both sides. The only one that lived that day was the once again lonely blacksmith. With an unmarked grave and a pack full of gear and memoirs, Reynold left behind his vile village and struck out in an attempt to find a reason in all the madness and hate that encountered him.
We're back live, and so yes, the scene is unfolding in the warehouse here. They are onto you. They don't believe that you're here for Paulie. As far as initiative goes, we've rolled initiative, so they've made a menacing gesture at raising their spear to Durian's throat. Desperado decided that that's enough, and as he begins to engage in battle, Durian, you can act first.
Makes sense. I do have a spear to my throat. Now, is the guy that has a spear to my throat, is he the one that we tipped a gold to earlier?
No, he's the one with him. One of the two with him. One of the two that entered through the front. So the one that is kind of like bottom left pictured on the map.
I look at him and I pull out my shield and my mace. I say, "You're cool. You, however," and I point towards the supervisor guy that called the other two of us over. I'm sorry, but you're gonna get murdered, and I'm gonna rage and swing at him with my mace.
Okay.
And yeah. All right. So we're gonna pop a rage. Take on that damage. Are these guys supremely armored?
They're all wearing chain shirts, carrying shields.
Okay, so they're decent, but they're not overly so.
They're armed and with armaments, yes.
Okay, I still got a good chance. I won't go reckless. I'll just try and hit him with a mace. Oh.
Your mace
I whiffed
smashes
so
into one of
hard.
the barrels, and some kind of clear alcohol begins to pour from it.
And I pull my mace. I'm like, "That'll be your head if you keep doing this, or I'll keep smashing kegs. It's up to you." And will end my turn. So I didn't even hit anybody.
And with his spear in both hands, the guard attempts to thrust the spear directly into your throat, Durian. And will you guys switch to your battle backgrounds, please?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
A 13 to hit you, Durian.
No, miss.
Okay. And from the other side of you, the other guard acts swiftly, swinging his spear around with a 6.
Yo. You guys guard this place?
Another steps up and tries to stab Cyrus with a 21.
Ooh.
Oh, you're picking on him because he's short.
That would hit. I'm gonna go ahead and use shield.
Ah.
Okay. The magic
Crafty.
shield prevents his spear
That bumps
from...
me up to 24.
Okay.
Nicely done.
The two that are moving across the warehouse crouch behind what appears to be, a large shipment within the center of the warehouse. And they each throw spears through the air. One against Durian.
Ooh.
With a 21 to hit.
Yep.
Move him closer into actual range. And take 7 piercing damage.
Out.
And another spear flies through the air, aiming for Desperado. Cyrus is a little bit on the short side.
Fair enough.
It's half rounded down, right? For age.
Yes.
That's gonna do it.
A 21 will hit for 5 piercing damage.
Yep. Making me bleed my own blood.
You can put your what? Wow, that was not the guard.
Ah, he stuttered! He stuttered! Look at him, he stuttered!
They're afraid of us, guys. They're afraid of us. They just don't know it yet.
Dumb idiot!
Put your weapons down, says another one of the guards. And you can walk out of here, otherwise you'll be done for. Cyrus, you're up. Cyrus, you're muted, my friend.
I'm more or less surrounded here, so I don't like where I'm at. I'm gonna aiming at. Let me see. Yeah, it's broadcast to others. Aiming at this guy.
That's me.
Oh. Is
So
it?
don't please, yeah.
He was a spy.
I was, like I was saying, aiming at this guy. Just kidding. Aiming at this one in front of me. I'm gonna aim to hit him with green flame hammer.
Okay.
And should it hit, it's gonna splash onto this guy as well.
All right.
So it's gonna be hammer plus 5. Well, 20 hit.
20 hits.
For 6 damage to him and 3 damage to his friend.
Okay, the one to your left that you struck first is bloodied.
Believe me, if it comes to blows, you'll lose. That'll be the end of my turn.
How much did the other guy take, Joel?
3. So he takes my spellcasting modifier and damage.
Cool.
After Cyrus is
done.
Desperado.
Nice. Brandishing my 2 short swords. Once again, just asking the lady to bless me as we can kind of harvest the light in these dark places. Maybe changing these guys' hearts in the process. And I'm going to cast Divine Favor again.
Okay.
Really like this spell. And then I'm going to Flurry of Blows on this guy. That's a figure of speech. I don't have Flurry of Blows. But along this the bloodied individual here with my short swords. I don't know why it rolled with advantage, but it was a 13 to hit on the first swing.
A 13 will miss.
And then with the second, 16.
A 16 will hit.
Nice. He's going to take 2 radiant and 4 piercing damage.
And the guard is felled.
Nice. Surrender. Walk away. We don't have to do this, you guys. This isn't what we're here for, and I'm sure this isn't what you're here for. We can talk this through. But I assure you, this doesn't end well for you if we keep this going.
There's nothing to talk about. Get out of here. Leave your weapons. Drop them, and we'll let you go. Durian, you're next.
Who said that? Which one of you was it? Kind of like pointing my mace out into the area, like a divining rod on who I'm gonna hit in the head next.
This is the one furthest from you.
All right, maybe not yet, but you, and I just go to this guy immediately to my right next to me, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get you, and I just swing my mace at him for 21.
21 hits.
So he's got dealt 7 damage. I take a damage, and now he's marked. If he tries to hit anyone other than me, he'll have disadvantage. All right. So,
And your wound injures him badly. He's effectively bloodied.
I don't suppose he's undead or a fiend. If
You
not,
suppose
then my
correctly.
turn.
Yeah.
My turn is over.
Okay. The other 2 soldiers approach, pulling out yet another spear. And they seem to try to surround Cyrus here. One of them is going to attack Durian again. With the one that is badly bloodied here.
He hits.
For 22. Okay. And you'll take 6 piercing damage.
All right.
And then seeing that his fellow guard was successful in his attack, the one by his side also moves to strike Durian. with the 20.
Ow. You guys are actually landing attacks. This is pretty wild.
You take 6 damage from the spear. Cyrus, on the other side of this small pile of goods, these 2 guards move against you. One trying to stab you with a 22 to hit. You'll take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And the other guard sees that you're heavily armored.
Mhm.
And he steps up to beside you and opts to try to attack Desperado.
Nice.
With a crit.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Hiya!
Oh,
So the
please
first
make it
damage
not
is
2.
maxed out.
All right.
Which is
So
9 plus 6, so take 15 piercing damage.
Okay, I'm still up, guys. Still up.
And the soldiers are moving in to surround you. That's right. Drop your weapons, I said. And this will all be over. After the soldiers is Cyrus.
I tried to be nice. Now, you'll see my other side.
First off, bonus action. I'm gonna be casting for the first time ever.
a healing spell.
No,
Oh.
those don't exist anymore. But by any chance, Ben, are any of them using metal?
Oh, you mean like chainmail?
Yeah, they're all wearing chain armor.
They are all wearing chainmail. And carrying
man.
spears.
That makes it more difficult. I was hoping it was. I was hoping it was just one. They're all wearing it. It's not
I see what you're
special.
saying.
It's not special, you know. I'm gonna save that one.
You're just gonna single out somebody and be like, you.
No, it's instead of that, then I'm gonna summon spiritual weapon.
Okay.
I will summon Bronze Hammer to fight beside me.
Nice.
So I say let's hit one of them first. Yeah, I'm gonna hit this one with again with green flame hammer, and try to catch this one in the flame
What
within
was
5
that?
feet.
That was his hammer.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Sorry, my computer's acting dumb.
No worries, man.
Okay.
Boom.
A 16 will hit.
Perfect. For 6 damage and another 3 to the bottom one.
Okay. The one to your left is bloodied.
And on that same one that's bloodied, my hammer is going to come in and attack as well. So that one is also going to be at a +5 to hit.
Okay. Hiya!
Would that hit?
Yes, critically.
Perfect.
It's gonna
So
leave a mark, I think.
it is, let me see the spell. I haven't had to use it before. So it's
D8 plus spell casting.
Okay, so that's 1d8 plus 3, and then plus max damage, right?
That's
Yeah.
right.
So
Plus a max dice roll. Yeah. 8.
So 11 plus a
1d8.
D8.
So 1d8 plus 10,
That's 11.
or plus 11, yeah. $14 damage.
Your hammer crushes this guard. He's slain.
Didn't want to bloody my hands. You called this upon yourself.
That'll be the end of my turn.
Okay, after Cyrus is Desperado.
Three guys left. Two kind of hurt, one untouched. Yeah, I very gracefully prance up. Can I kind of get in the space where this guy was here?
Yes.
Yep. And unleash a flurry of my short swords against this guy right here.
Okay.
Or 9 misses, and then 14.
He deflects the second blow with his shield.
Oh, yeah, that's all for me. Because if I back away, I'm going to get an opportunity attack. Damn it!
After Desperado is Durian.
Oh, all right. So, Cyrus, you can kill this guy. All right. All right. Yeah, you got it. And I'm gonna swing at the one directed to his right.
Okay.
The unhurt one. And see if I can crumple his head. Nope, that's a great axe. Ignore that. Base. It's worse. An 8.
Will miss.
Alright, so it's not going too great for me, I must admit. I usually perform better than this. And I'll end my turn. I'm still keeping rage because I'm taking damage every turn, which is cool. But that's it.
And the guards move around you, trying to gain a better vantage point. One of them whistles shrilly with his fingers at his lips. And you see 2 more guards up on the upper level come rushing to the handrail, the guardrail up top. And they too are carrying spears. They're on the second level above you. That would be accessed by a stairwell.
Can't
so
see
I'm
them
going
on
to
the
put
map
them
right now.
here, but they're
there.
1 level higher. As they rush forward, they must have heard what happened below. With disadvantage, they throw their spears at you. They'll both aim for Desperado. The first spear.
16 hits.
16, okay. You'll take 3 damage from the first spear.
Okay, I'm still up.
A second spear flies through the air towards you with an 8.
That will miss.
And it lands on the stairwell behind you. The guard... Oh. He can't move to where your spiritual weapon is, so I'll just move him back. He stands amongst the clutter of this shipment. And he does try to fight Cyrus. Trying to stab with his spear. A 4 will not hit. The other 2 guards try to attack Durian.
Hello. Get out of my face. Stop it.
A 4 and a 12 will both miss. After the soldiers is Cyrus.
I didn't want to do this, but here we are. This guy. This guy, you said he's bloodied?
That's right.
And these both are still full, right?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That bottom one's been hurt a little bit, but
Neither of them are bloodied.
What?
Okay.
no, I smashed that guy.
I don't have any record of him missing hit points.
Oh, well.
Yeah, one guy is untouched. Yeah.
I have 2 untouched, and then 2 have been felled.
There was
Oh, I
5.
thought- Yeah, I think one guy took 3 fire damage from Durian's or Cyrus's fiery thing.
2 of them. I think the bottom one. Yeah. He
There you go.
took my 3.
Oh, there you go. Maybe I got the wrong guy. Yeah, you got it, Ben. Sorry.
That's okay.
Okay. So he's got 3 down, and then this guy's bloodied.
No, nobody's
Right.
bloodied.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No,
right.
but if we keep saying he's bloodied, then it'll become reality. speaking into existence.
This guy, right here. I'm gonna use a spell I haven't used yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach out and touch him
Oh no!
as I cast Inflict Wound.
Did you get consent?
No,
No.
that's why it's especially wounding.
Nice.
Make your
Yeah.
attack, please.
Okay. So this is gonna be at a +5. That's 12.
12 will not do it as he slaps your hand away.
Get out of here!
And then I'm gonna have my my hammer fly up above and hit him.
Okay.
So this was also gonna be at a +5. So 23.
Will hit.
Perfect. For 1d8 + 3. Seven damage.
The guard is badly bloodied as your spiritual weapon
Ooh.
slams into him.
Done, man. Nicely done. Nicely done.
After Cyrus
Oh,
is
thanks for putting the buddy
Desperado.
on me. I'm going to use my action to drink a healing potion.
Okay.
That
You'll
just,
gain
I
10
thought I
hit
just
points.
get 10. Cool. So that I'm still bloodied, but I'm less bloodied. And then with bonus action, free action, can I switch to from? Can I drop one of my short swords and grab my shield up? Pull my shield off my back. It was
Yes.
it's one of my ready items things.
Yes.
That'll be all for me.
Okay. Durian, you're next.
After this guy got hit on the top of the head, I'm gonna go for the front of his face with my mace. See if I can't just take him out fully.
Okay.
That's a 17
Will hit.
or 7 damage.
7 damage, and you deal a deadly blow to his head.
It gets bonk, and I go bonk.
And he's bonked. Unconscious.
All right, and I turn to the last guy next to me. I say, I know you got 2 friends up there, but you are gonna die before they can help you unless you run. Just saying. And now on my turn.
Let's make a deal. You leave with your weapons. We call it a truce.
I look to my friends.
It's a draw. You can walk out of here.
I have no problem with this, but we need the password of the day. Enter the tavern.
I don't know the password. It's written on the shipping manifest in the office.
Well, if we learn that password, we'll leave.
Yeah. We've already told you our quarrel is not with you all. We're just looking for our friend.
He looks nervously to the other guards. Right then. Wait here. Lower your weapons. I will get you the password.
I'll pick up my sword and then just sheath it with my other sword.
I'm looking at his eyes. Do I see any dishonesty in him?
I'll while the man is away, Ben, I'm going to do lay on hands for 1 hit point to each of the 3 fallen soldiers
Okay.
to bring them back to like semi-consciousness.
Durian, he seems like he knows that the battle is turning against him, and he wants to avoid further death on his side.
Does he notice what?
I'm gonna stop my friend from doing that and just cast Spare the Dying instead.
How do you do so? What do you say?
Maybe you see me do the first one.
I'm like, bringing. They need rest.
So I heal one of them, and then if you want to interject, and maybe you lay in, you spare the dying on the next, and I'll do the third one if you want. Still, so I'll just do two.
I'm just gonna take my time and spare the dying on them, make them comfortable, so they can sleep this off.
Okay. The guard returns and says to you, the password, I don't know if it will work because, as you know, the shipment was due tomorrow, but I believe the password is trumpet.
Trumpet. All right. And as a token of goodwill, we have stabilized those hurt. So, nothing no one can come back from.
Very good. We'll just clean up here if you'll be on your way.
You should know, you've been given a second chance. You won't be given third chances if we meet again. Make better life choices than this.
He shakes his head angrily. We're the ones doing our jobs.
We're the ones doing our jobs. See, that's how it works.
This is nothing related to what I want to do in my life, but here I am. And I just start walking away.
He sighs heavily and begins trying to, stir his allies. And
yes, guys.
The three of you are able to leave the warehouse. The large, heavy doors swing outward.
We'll close them behind us.
Okay. And your mule cart is there. The 3 empty barrels have been removed. Other than that, the other belongings or whatever else you had in the cart is still in place, and the mules are still hitched to the wagon.
Do we see any other barrels around from where we are?
There's another wagon that is leaving the gated area, but the other barrels and crates are within the warehouse.
How many people are in that wagon?
There are 2 people driving the mules, and then 2 walking beside it.
They look
Things
sturdy.
happen.
Did they look tough? Might be a little bit of highway robbery, real quick.
Listen, things happen on the
Guys,
road all the time.
We don't need to rob them though. Maybe they're going where we're going, and we can just tag along, you guys. We don't need to rob anybody.
I don't think they are. We're not. Those shipments supposed to be going to the tavern. We're gonna rob them.
They're not. They're not likely to go where we're going.
Yeah.
Considering the shipment is supposed to be for tomorrow.
Does it look like there are just 2 drivers and 2 guards, or are they all guards?
These are not armored guards. These are look like similar to dock workers. 2 of them are large and brawny. 2 of them of average build.
I think we could just take like 2 barrels. Take half the shipment, and we can use that as like a way to get in.
Maybe tell them it's extra, the gift.
Yeah.
Do you guys follow them out of the compound?
I start to at least move our mules in their direction so we don't lose them. I don't expect they're going at a very fast pace.
Actually, Ben, you said well, we've seen enough of these barrels, right? I think I can make them.
You can make a barrel?
not the worst. But what do we need? Like a cut down a tree?
I think I can make them faster than that.
Interesting.
Well, I mean, we better.
Do these barrels do they have like steel bands around them and stuff like that?
Yes.
Are these like well constructed barrels? This is what I'm imagining, right?
Yes.
I think I can make them.
Nice. I trust you, man.
No need to bloody our hands anymore.
I appreciate that. Yeah, there's no need to.
All right.
Good people in this area just trying to make a living too, right?
So what do I need to get you? Like, what do we need?
If you had to put a cost on a barrel, Ben, how much would that cost?
Good call. If it's in the roll 20.
Not like a barrel of
There's no liquor.
ale, just the barrel itself.
2 gold pieces.
I think I can make more than enough.
Make us like 3.
You guys lead your mule cart out of Dark Arkham's compound.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the other wagon that is in front of you moves to turn north. You know the Tidepool Tavern is to the south.
Last chance? No?
I'll keep an eye on the cart. I'm just looking around. I'm not
I'm turning away.
Okay, and so the group of you move to travel south to Tidepool Tavern. Cyrus with his own idea of crafting these barrels.
Yeah. Actually, as we're traveling, if I'm inside of the cart, if I'm not having to do any work, I'm gonna take an hour and use my channel divinity.
Okay.
Nice.
It allows me to create like items, right?
Sure,
as long as they're at least partially made of metal.
Okay.
So I'm gonna use the gold cost. So if they're each 2 gold pieces, I'll sacrifice. How many do we want?
That one had 4 barrels, so I mean, like maybe 3.
All right. I'll sacrifice 6 gold. To make 3 barrels.
Okay. And so you magically craft 3 barrels, and they manifest with the use of your magic. I would have you guys spend that hour. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like an entire like hour-long ritual.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I would have you guys spend that hour on the side of the road, as the Tidepool Tavern is, perhaps 10, 15 minutes away along the coast. And that's where we'll end the adventure for tonight. And we'll pick up next game with you guys headed towards Tidepool Tavern with your false cargo and see what unfolds.
It's okay can I do a short rest while he does that, Ben?
A short rest can transpire, yes.
Yeah, cool. I'll just do it now before so I don't forget. That's all.
Okay.
That's cool.
Sounds good.
I don't have any more hit dice to spend, so I'm at what I'm at.
Yeah, I'm at the same boat with you, buddy.